This is lecture for week 12. Thank you for joining this week. This week I'm going to announce a few things first and then move on to the week 12 lecture. It'll be very short. So let me recap this project. We started with research and analysis of this festival and the conceptualization of your festival, and you made your own designed concept of the festival and made a storyboard, an interactive space. It could be the sponsored booth, corporate sponsored booth, or the festival related educational booth, or interactive booth, or photo op booth. Anything the interactive style of the space, you can have visitors. And last week we learned how to do the visual identity system, which is the branding. And some of you asked me the question regarding the logo. You can design your own logo for the festival or use the existing logo if the festival is very unique and distinct. For example, Vogue World Fashion Festival. The Vogue has their original logo, the serif typeface logo. You don't want to change that logo for the festival because the Vogue has very distinctive typeface for their logo. So if your festival has very unique and distinctive logo, if you're using like existing festival, use it unless you feel that require any improvement. That's that. Now this week we're going to develop our interactive space by digitizing your model. So there are two ways of your making, finalizing and digitizing your model. Number one, as we've done before, make your model in a great shape, the upgraded version from your prototype, and take a few pictures from different angles and Photoshop out, retouch, and photo montages situating. And second one is the rendering style that you're going to watch the tutorial video of SketchUps. You can do that as well. So there are two ways of making your model in a digitized version. Continuously, in the week 13, we're going to develop more advanced version of your model view. Since we have Thanksgiving holiday this coming week, and you may not have enough time to work on assignments, so you're technically have 2 weeks of finalizing your interactive space model. We may not necessarily have a lecture next week since of the holiday, and I'm covering pretty much a lot for 2 weeks amount of the class material this week. So after that rendering, we're going to finalize the project and the final week of our class. So we don't have much time left, as you see. Hope you guys enjoyed the class, number one, and number two, don't feel much pressure over this assignment because this project 2 is a little bit more intense than the first project. So I try to give you guys comment as soon as possible, as much as possible. If any of you didn't submit the assignment, please do your work as soon as possible and upload them so I can give you the comment. As I mentioned, you don't submit the assignment and you will not pass this class. This online class is usually relies on the project and comment and the presentation. So if you don't submit your assignment, you probably not learning anything from this class. So I will have to give you the fail. So move on to the week 12. So go to contents and project number 2 and week 12. Design development, digitizing the interactive space and model. So there are 2 things required for this section. One, drawing the scale model. So as we've done for the project 1 dimensional graphics, you're going to do the clean drawing, scale drawing of your interactive space. It should include front view, side view, top view. Side view means left and right. And some of you are doing larger space, like divide by sections. You can do the floor plan, which is top view. Most importantly, you're adding this measurement of your space. As you see, these are or including examples are including the measurements. And another important thing is you're including the scale. Since we're making the scale drawing, scale is very important. Otherwise, your client or other professors who are reviewing your work won't notice what is this for. So you will have to add scale and human figures. So that means you are designing the space for the human, and you can show that how tall or how wide of your interactive space are. So that's very important part. So measurement, scale, and human figure, or the labels on your elevation. We call this as elevation, front view, side view, top view, because this is not the isometric angled view. I mean, some student did the isometric view, but it definitely shows the width and height and depth and all that measurement. And move on to the examples of the physical model. So as I mentioned before, you have 2 options. You can finish your model by making physically, or learning SketchUp and doing the model making from that software program. Whichever you prefer, just make it looking good. There are pro and con. The physical model, it might take a while, and then you will have a hard time of making it clean look. But it looks definitely shows your craftsmanship, and it looks more neat. SketchUp model, probably hard to learn it very soon, but it tells your ability of acquiring the software skill. But it has a little bit of digital style of the view. I mean, you can also render the SketchUp file to make it more nice photo montage style of view. These human figures actually added by Photoshop. So make sure that your model view include these human figures. Without the human, you didn't design the festival. So you can check more examples by clicking this the Google Drive, the pool of the past students' work you can reference. An assignment for next Monday is I don't think many of you did the record your video mid presentation. You don't have to do that like very long the really good presentation. It just, the goal of this mid video presentation is to introduce your festival to everybody. Second assignment is digitizing model and graphics. I'm sure that you have more stuff to do for your branding the graphics and applying your graphics onto your digitized the rendering model view. So those two things are the due on November 27th, the Monday. I totally understand we all taking the Thanksgiving holidays and you may not have enough time to work on the assignment, which is why we're doing this again following week. So I made the due date as December 4th instead of November 27th, but you will have to finish those two by 27. I still have the assignment page opened until December 4. That doesn't mean you cannot upload your assignment by on time. Please upload your assignment on time, but I'm just letting you know that we have 2 weeks of finishing up this rendering view of your model. So human figures you can add as 6 feet tall, or like child size, 5 feet, 4 feet. So make sure you also adding the measurement of your human figure in your model view. So as we done with the first project, you finish your model making and take pictures of your model in a different angle of view and touch up from Photoshop and make this photo montage style. Or if you're trying SketchUp software, no need to do all this process. Whichever you prefer, it's up to you. This week we have special video to watch. Is the introductory video of Spatial Experience Design program done by
Let me just finish on this.
Chairperson Craig
Design,
Berger.
accessories design, fashion design, fine arts, or illustration.
So watch
These
this
programs
20 minutes short video, and I'm going to upload the tutorial lecture of SketchUp done by Craig Berger soon. So you have some time to experience and learn that software, the program. So he will explain how to get that free version of SketchUp and then how to use and stuff. It's gonna be very basic. It's also case by case. You are doing some sort of roundy shape of auditorium type of the model, and you also have to try different tool. You can also try not only the SketchUp, you can do the Illustrator 3D tool, or a different program if you're already skilled at. So assignments are here, and this assignment is due December 4th, but please upload them by 27. I only have this due this much time opening is the because some of you are sometimes getting late or uploading the stuff very late and sending me emails. My email account has already full, so I cannot accept any more files. Just letting you know that. Don't blame me if I don't respond or I didn't see that. Please upload your assignment to the next available page or assignment slot. I've been saying this many times. Hope you don't forget. As I mentioned here again. And hope you got my comment on your assignment. Some of you did really great job with the festival design. You're very serious about your design, but some of you are not. I'm not sure. You're confused, or you're not. You've been busy. I don't see much of the contents from your assignment, so I cannot give you much of comments. I cannot tell you that what you have to add and more. It's gonna be a whole lecture. So I can see that some of you clearly didn't watch lecture and you just followed by your gut and did something very different style. I can tell that from your assignment, whoever who didn't watch my lecture or anything. I understand that it's not fun to watch, but this is your class and I'm trying to help you, and I'm doing also my job. Hope you guys if you can, if you feel like this is very boring, you can fast forward too, but please watch the video lecture. I say many important things from the lecture. So we only have 2-3 weeks to finish this project, as you see from here. So please do your work and send it to me. I will give you the comment, and so we can successfully finish this second project. Hope you enjoy the SketchUp tutorial. You can also fast forward that part as well. It might be too long. If you need to watch more other tools and tutorials, you can watch from the YouTube or email me those questions. I'll forward that for email to the Craig, or you can directly email to Craig Berger, the chairperson professor. Okay, everyone, have a great Thanksgiving holiday, and I'll talk to you soon.